Welcome, new Hoosiers, to Indiana, a state deeply committed to freedom and individual rights, especially the fundamental right to bear arms. Here, we proudly stand as a pro-gun state, offering a stark contrast to jurisdictions with more restrictive firearm laws. You're watching The Right Slant, your trusted source for conservative perspectives on crucial topics like firearm ownership. Today, we're diving into Indiana's gun laws, ensuring you're well-informed and empowered in your new home. Let's begin by exploring Indiana's progressive stance on carrying firearms. Indiana embraces permitless carry, also known as constitutional carry, a significant step for gun rights. Effective July 1st, 2022, this law allows any individual 18 years or older, not otherwise prohibited, to carry a handgun, openly or concealed, without a state permit. This means if you meet the legal criteria, your right to self-defense is recognized without additional bureaucratic hurdles. However, certain individuals are prohibited from possessing a handgun under state and federal law. These include convicted felons, fugitives from justice, and those with a history of domestic violence. Additionally, individuals with specific court orders against them, or those adjudicated dangerous or mentally defective, are also prohibited. While a permit is no longer mandatory, obtaining a handgun license can still offer benefits, such as reciprocity with other states and potentially expediting firearm purchases. Remember, private property owners retain the right to restrict firearms on their premises, so always be mindful of posted signs. Next, let's clarify a common question: the duty to inform law enforcement. Indiana does not have a specific statute requiring individuals to inform law enforcement that they are carrying a firearm during a stop. However, it is generally advisable to be upfront and honest with law enforcement officers. Transparency can often lead to smoother interactions and prevent misunderstandings. While there's no legal mandate, cooperation with law enforcement is always crucial. Always know and follow all laws related to firearm possession and carrying to ensure responsible gun ownership. Now, let's talk about suppressors, a topic often misunderstood. In Indiana, suppressors, often called silencers, are legal to own and use. However, federal regulations apply. You must comply with the National Firearms Act, which involves a background check, registration with the ATF, and a $200 tax stamp. Indiana does not impose any additional state permits or registration beyond these federal requirements. Suppressors are also permitted for hunting in Indiana, offering a practical benefit by reducing noise and protecting hearing. Moving on to magazine capacity, another area where Indiana stands firm on gun rights. Indiana has no restrictions on magazine capacity for either handguns or long guns. This means residents can legally own magazines of any capacity, reinforcing our state's pro-gun stance. This contrasts sharply with states that impose arbitrary limits, showcasing Indiana's commitment to individual liberty. Beyond these specifics, Indiana also upholds important self-defense principles. Our state features both castle doctrine and stand your ground laws. These laws permit individuals to use reasonable force, including deadly force, to protect themselves from imminent danger in their home or any place they have a legal right to be. Responsible gun ownership also means prioritizing firearm safety, including secure storage and proper training. Always ensure your firearms are stored safely away from unauthorized access and seek professional training. Finally, be aware that armor-piercing handgun ammunition is prohibited in Indiana. Thank you for joining us on The Right Slant as we explored Indiana's gun laws. If you found this information valuable, please like this video to help us reach more freedom-loving Americans. Subscribe to The Right Slant channel for more insightful content and hit that notification bell so you never miss an update. Stay informed, exercise your Second Amendment rights responsibly, and always consult with a qualified attorney for legal advice.